Hello everyone. Today in the third week, we will discuss about some printing devices and techniques. First, plotter. Plotter is a graphics printer that uses a pen or pencil to draw images. Plotters differ from printers in that plotters use continuous lines to create images while printers use a collection of dots. Like printers, plotters are connected to the computers and are used to produce complex images and text. In other words, we can say that a plotter is a computer peripheral device much like a printer that is used for printing vector graphics. Instead of toner, plotters use a pen, pencil, marker or another writing tool to draw multiple continuous lines onto paper rather than a series of dots like a traditional printer. A plotter produces vector graphics drawing. Plotters draw lines on paper using pen. In the past, plotters were used in applications such as computer-aided design, that is CAD, as they were able to produce line drawings much faster and of a higher quality than conventional printers, and small desktop plotters are often used for business graphics. Advantages of plotters are plotters can work on very large sheet of paper while maintaining high resolution. They can print on a wide variety of flat materials, including plywood, aluminium, steel sheet, cardboard, and plastics. Plotters allow the same pattern to be drawn thousands of times without any image degradation. There are some disadvantages also. Plotters are quite large compared to a traditional printer. They are much more expensive than a printer. Two common plotters are electrostick and cutting plotter. Plotters use a dry toner transfer process similar to that in many photocopiers. They are faster than pen plotters and were available in large formats suitable for reproducing engineering drawings. The quality of image was often not as good as contemporary pen plotters. These plotters were made in both flatbed and drum types. The electrostick plotter uses the pixel as a drawing means like a raster graphics display device. Uh, Another one is cutting plotter. Cutting plotter use knives to cut into a piece of material such as paper, uh, different type of films, manila film or vinyl film that is lying on the flat surface area of the plotter. The cutting plotter is connected to a computer which is equipped with cutting design or drawing computer software programs. Those computer software programs are responsible for sending the necessary cutting dimensions or designs in order to command the cutting knife to produce the correct projection cutting needs. Next one is impact printing. Impact printers work using the principles of impact printing. Impact printers are those printers which works by creating a direct contact between ink ribbon and paper. These printers are noisy yet popular. Impact printers have mechanical moving parts to conduct printing. Examples of impact printers are dot matrix printers, daisy wheel printer, and line printers. There are some characteristics of printers that are the following. They are very low consumable cost, very noisy, useful for bulk printing due to low cost. There is physical contact with the paper to produce an image. A line printer prints one entire line of text before advancing to another line. Most early line printers were impact printers. The types of line printers are drum printers, band printers, and chain printers. Dot matrix printing, sometimes also called impact matrix printing. This is a computer printing process in which ink is applied to a surface, usually a relatively low resolution dot matrix for layout. Dot matrix printers typically use a print head that moves back and forth or in an up and down motion on the page and prints by impact, restricting an ink-soaked cloth ribbon against the paper, much like the print mechanism on a typewriter or line printer. However, a dot matrix printer is able to print arbitrary patterns and not just specific characters. A line matrix printer is a printer which combines the printing techniques of both dot matrix printers and line printers. Line matrix printers are widely used in industries such as banking, back office, and manufacturing due to their high-speed printing capabilities. Non-impact printers don't use any direct contact between ink ribbon and paper. They use laser, extrographic, electrostatic, chemical, or inkjet technology. These printers are less noisy and don't have mechanical moving parts to conduct printing. Examples are inkjet printers and laser printers. Now we will discuss about some non-impact printers. First, electrophotography. It is also known as extrography. It is a complex process commonly used in copiers and faxes, as well as in digital printers. It is an imaging technology that takes a digital file and utilizes a photoreceptor, a light source, electrostatic principles, and toner to produce the printed output. Extrography also it can be tell that it is a printing and photocopying technique that works on the basis of electrostatic charges. The process is the dominant method of reproducing images and printing computer data and is used in photocopiers, laser printers, and fax machines. It uses electrical charges or ionized charges to collect or repel particles from areas to be printed. The colorant is arranged on a printing cylinder by charging or discharging regions of the cylinder surface, or the colorant may be guided to areas of the printing cylinder by electrical fields around the printing cylinder. In either case, the image elements are then transferred to the printed surface by some combination of pressure and heat. This type of printer can yield very good print quality, forming its image as a fine matrix of dots. It can thus produce graphics and a wide variety of type styles. The most common example is laser print. Another example is Magneto Printer. It is a printing telegraph in which a electric machine is the working power. More fully called, Magneto printing telegraph is an obsolete type of printer in which the required image was first written on a band or drum of magnetic recording material as a pattern of closely spaced magnetic poles. The image was then developed by brushing it with a pigment that was also ferromagnetic and thermoplastic. The image was transferred and bonded to paper by applying pressure or heat, or both. Ionographic printer is a type of electrostatic printer in which the required electrostatically charged image is formed by the controlled projection of ions. Once expected to provide a lower cost than laser printers, ionographic printers are not now widely used. Then thermal printer. Thermal printing is a digital printing process which produces a printed image by selectively heating uh, coated the paper or thermal paper as it is commonly known. When the paper passes over the thermal print head, the coating turns black in the areas where it is heated, producing an image. The printer sends an electric current to the heating elements of the thermal head which generate heat. The heat activates the thermosensitive coloring layer of the thermosensitive paper which changes the color where heated. Such a printing mechanism is known as thermal system or direct system. Now, inkjet printer. Inkjet printing is a type of computer printing that recreates a digital image by propelling droplets of ink onto paper and plastic substrates. Inkjet printers are the most commonly used type of printer and range from small inexpensive consumer models to expensive professional machines. Inkjet printers, as the name implies, use ink to print text, graphics, and images onto various types of paper. These printers are most common in home and small offices, though many commercial printing companies also use inkjet printers to produce high quality images for their business. Now, what are the advantages of an inkjet printer? Advantages is are there are the firstly the cost. Inkjet printers its cartridges and supplies are more widely available and therefore cheaper than any other thermal printers. Image quality. Image quality. Even low-end inkjet printers can produce nearly photo quality images. There are disadvantages also. Inkjet printers are not without drawbacks and disadvantages. Here are the few. Image durability of inkjet printer. Ink-based images may uh, stain, run, stain and run when exposed to moisture, sunlight, humidity, and routine use. Moving parts. Inkjet printers typically use more moving parts than thermal printers, increasing the chance of breakdowns that require repair or replacement. Reliability. Sticker, sign, label, and other printed material may tear and peel too often for reliable long-term use. Color printers use a variety of techniques to lay down the different colors. Color printing is the reproduction of an image or text in color. It is opposed to the simpler black and white printing. Generally, CMYK model is used here. CMYK refers to the colors of pigment, that is cyan, magenta, yellow and black. These are the inks used on the press in four-color process printing, commonly referred to as full-color printing or four-color printing. The combination of RGB light creates white, while the combination of CMYK inks create black. Essentially, color printers work the same way as other printers except they go through the entire printing process four times. One pass through uh, one pass is for cyan, magenta, yellow and black. The paper simply moves past the different drum heads, collecting all the colors in a sort of assembly line. printed circuit board or PCB in short. Sometimes it is called the CPU of a printer that translates a computer or software's output, that is printed output commands into the signals that a print engine can use to print a page. The printer controller is the printer's main onboard computer. It talks to the host computer through a communication port such as parallel port or USB port. At the start of the printing job, the printer establishes with the host computer how they will exchange data. The controller may have to start and stop the host computer periodically to process the information it has received. In an office, a printer will probably be connected to several separate host computers, so multiple users can print documents from their machine. The controller handles each one separately, but may be carrying so many conversations concurrently. This ability to handle several jobs at once is one of the reasons why printers are so much popular. Thank you for today.